Good morning, everyone. This is Rhonda, the Virtu Works For You Mompreneur of virtuworksforyou.com, helping stay-at-home moms and new entrepreneurs to grow businesses online via attraction marketing and content marketing on a hectic schedule with ease. And so today's topic is reading, creativity, and finding content creation ideas. So my question for you today is, do you like to read? And the next question is, do you believe that reading increases, help to increase your creativity in order to produce content ideas and topics? So drop the answer down to those two questions in the comments. I'll read them again. Do you like to read? And do you believe that reading helps to increase your creativity in order to produce content ideas and topics? Okay, so I want to start off saying that reading is the number one way that I am able to find content ideas and topics. Is very it's very important in my process of creating content, finding content ideas, and coming up with topics and things to talk about to educate you all on the subject that I is educating my audience on, is building businesses online with content marketing and attraction marketing. And so I want to say that reading is very important, and the requirements for reading is 30 minutes per day and preferably a book. It's better to read a book than to say a tweet or a Facebook post, because with a book, books require your undivided attention, and requires you to concentrate on what you are, the content you consuming. So that's why it's recommended that you read books. And I know a lot of us don't have a lot of time to read, but you can at least take 30 minutes a day to read. And reading is part of the self-development process too. If you're building a business or growing a business, it's part of the a recommended self-development routine. So you definitely want to start reading if you're not reading. And number one, I want to talk about the 3 ways in which reading increases your creativity in finding content ideas and topics. For one, is it increase your knowledge. And when you read, you learn so much stuff. You learn about people, places, and things in different times in history, and just in various subject matters. You learning about different people, places, and things. And with us in our industry, we have to take time out to stay up to date with information in our industries so that we can keep up with changing trends and what's new, what's up to date. So you have to stay reading, especially if you're a business owner. And when you increase your knowledge base like that, you can teach other people and share with other people the information you learn. Show them how to do things. Tell them how they can do this or that. So, with us being entrepreneurs and business owners, we're out here creating content, helping our audience to improve upon whatever it is that they want to improve upon. And, we're doing that in the form of content, creating videos, blog posts, social media posts, podcasts, any type of content that's out there. People are using it, webinars and trainings, e-courses, to teach their audience how to do something, to solve a problem. Okay, so that's number one. It increases your knowledge. And number two, reading increases your critical thinking. So, you read a lot and you learn a lot. And, this helps you come up with new ideas and concepts, right? On your own, and help you to expand upon the ideas and concepts that are already existing. So, you read a book by someone, and they talking about an idea or concept you never thought of. And so you read that and it gets you to thinking. And then you take that and you can expand upon it, come to your own conclusions and your own ideas, and you can create a piece of content from that, from what you learn, and add your spin to it, And reading also helps you to look at ideas from different perspectives. So you're looking at one idea and you just don't look at one side of it. You may find another way to look at it, and help your audience to look at it another way too. So that's number two. It increases your critical thinking skills. Okay. And number three is it increases your problem solving abilities. So us as entrepreneurs and business owners, we have to look at ourselves as problem solvers. Reading helps us to read. So we're reading content, we're researching content, we're studying content, and your audience has a problem. So you read that content and you come up with a solution to your audience problems. And so it increases your problem solving abilities. So, like I say, as an entrepreneur business owner, you definitely have to look at yourself as a problem solver. And reading actually does that, because think about it, we taking college courses, or courses not related to college, just courses outside of college. There's a lot of free courses online now that you can take and learn new skills without having to spend a lot of money. And we learn the skills and we go out and teach these skills to others. That particular skill solves a problem, and we may add even to that skill, add our own little spin to our, come up with our own ways to solve a problem. And so you teach that to your audience. So reading increases your problem solving abilities. Okay. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about is how reading gives you the inspiration to come up with new ideas. So you reading, right? And so you may see a word or a phrase that triggers a new idea. And so you take that idea and apply it to your life or business. And you look at it or approach an already existing idea in a new way. So that's how reading helps you to come up with content, ideas, and topics. And I want to share a few examples here. And I'm going to share my screen here. Okay. Okay, so I am going to use an example, and I see this used a lot in a lot of industries. People taking the subject of the 7 deadly sins. Okay, so okay. So those of you that if you haven't already, if you know you heard of the 7 deadly sins, and those are the like lust, gluttony, greed, laziness, wrath, envy. Those are the 7 envy, pride. Those are the sins that are just the most detestable sins, the worst sins of all that we are taught. If you was brought up Christian, we should avoid. And so I thought about how a lot of people take this concept or idea of the 7 deadly sins and apply it to their industry. For example, let's say that you are a network marketer, right? And you want to teach new network marketers what to avoid in order to succeed in the industry. So you could come up with a topic that said the 7 deadly sins of network marketing, or avoid these 7 deadly sins of network marketing. Okay, so you see how you could take any ideal concept that you read and apply it to your industry. And I'm going to use another example of how I've applied another idea and concept and apply it to my business. So I thought about how in my mass communication degree program, okay, this doesn't want to delete. I was trying to delete that. Okay, those of you that have a background in journalism, you probably have heard of the 5 W's, questions, and there's another question that goes along with it. It called the 5 W's and H question. And those are the questions that are asked by researchers, law enforcement workers, people like detectives, investigators, and what these questions, and journalists also, what these questions are. They're questions where, you know, so that they ask these questions so that they can gather all the facts and accurately report a story. So these questions here, and I'm on Wikipedia: who was involved, what happened, where did it take place, when did it take place, why did it take place, or why did it happen, and how did it happen. And so what I did, I took these questions that I learned, because like I said, if you are in the journalism or mass communication fields, you've heard of this. You heard of these and studied these. And so what I did is I applied these 5 W's and the H to content marketing. And I wrote a blog post about how these questions apply to content marketing. And I wrote a blog post about it here: who, what, when, where, why, and how the 5 W's and H of content marketing reveal. And so, who are you serving? What problem are you helping them solve? When will you deliver your content? Where will you deliver your content? Why are you creating your content? How will you deliver your content? So I took those 5 W questions and H question and applied it to content marketing. And I came up with my own content. So you see how you could take already existing ideas and concepts and come up with your own content, or you read and a word or phrase may help trigger a content idea. So that's an example of using creativity brought on by reading to help you come up with topics and ideas. Okay, and I'm going to do one more example. Okay, and I also think about how a lot of people, we all heard the concept idea of the power of prayer, talk about how prayers are so powerful, and help you overcome various obstacles and get through obstacles and trials and tribulations in life. And so I see a lot of people take this concept, the power of, and apply it to their industry. For example, let's say that you are a video marketing strategist, right? And so you want to create a piece of content where you are talking to your audience about the benefits and or rewards of using video marketing to build brand awareness and to build their business, right? So you can create a piece of content called The Power of Video Marketing. Okay, so you see how you take that concept, the power of, and apply it to your industry. Like the power, for example, I did a piece of content called The Power of Content Marketing. So I'm trying to find that piece for you. Okay, I am still looking for that piece for you. Oh. Okay, I'm having trouble finding it. It's wanting to hide from me this morning. Let's see if I could search for it. Okay, so here it is. I had to search for it. So this is an infographic I made a few weeks ago. The power of content marketing, building brands, building communities, and problem solve with the use and marketing of content. So, you can just, take these different concepts and ideas and create your own content. So that's basically it on reading creativity and finding content creation ideas and topics. And drop a comment, tell me what you think, and I will post links in the comment section so that you all can read further about this topic. And I also invite you to join my Facebook group because we are covering this topic now, because a lot of people do have trouble coming up with topics for content. So we are talking about this topic now in my free mom group, the Virtu Works Fore U education, Mompreneur education and empowerment group. So if you like to request to join, please do so. I'll put the link in the comments along with the other links so that you can read further on this topic and join in my group so we can continue this discussion. So you all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.